Welcome back to another edition of TikTok Hot Takes. In this video, we go through TikTok, Instagram, or any social media platform that has a take that I want to talk about. This is Golden Takes, and these are my Golden Takes.
And I gotta worry about trade talk. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this league. The best basketball players in the world. I was honored with the MVP. The MVP, the best basketball player in the world. And when I lose, this is what I gotta go through.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Fellas, we work all year long for it, man. Shaq the man, most dominant player in the world. Championship, it's ours. Love it, it's beautiful. Mwah, 2G, baby, you love it. We out.
What is this moment feeling like to you?
Holy shit.
Take your time. Take your time. Wait a long time for this.
I got no words.
Russ gets on TV today and goes, yo, I'm wrapping it up. I don't want to play anymore. I'm good. I've done everything that I wanted to do. In the pantheon of point guards, where is Russ?
There's only 4 point guards that can look Russ in his eye. Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, and the 5th point guard that can look Russ in his eye is Russell Westbrook. It's a combination of everything. Peak play, accolades, athleticism, triple doubles, but then also too, your career and his longevity. He checks every single box.
The first take is about Russell Westbrook being a top 5 point guard, and this is where I have to disagree. Now first, let's address the biggest elephant in the room. Why is Stockton a top 5 point guard argument? I thought I debunked that in my many videos. Talk about Stockton, just watch my old rated video. Anyways, what kills me about Russell Westbrook is that we have nostalgia over an amazing season like 2017, which is a very dominant season. We look at the totality of careers, players are just better than him. As I've been watching more and more basketball, I've become more infatuated with playmaking and the value of your skills, how they can shift the defense. When it comes to Russ, he has glaring problems. Russ cannot shoot, so he cannot shift the defense as effectively as the players who have above him. Also, he just cannot be a #1 option on a championship team. He's so happy when he had Paul George by his side. He shrunk in the biggest moments. Also, his play style, he doesn't allow his teams to win championships. Also, I am tired of the Chris Paul slander. He is definitely a top 5 point guard, or at least above Russ. A video we made on him soon.
DeMar DeRozan is the most underrated basketball player ever. Top 30 scorer of all time. If you give him SGA supporting cast, he wins multiple championships and multiple MVPs. If you give him Scottie Pippen, he wins multiple championships.
So if you drop DeMar in MJ's situation, it's the same result.
He'll win some championships. It's all about team building.
So here we go again with another player that I think is severely overrated. DeMar DeRozan is just a playoff dropper. Even if you give him SGA supporting cast, which I think that take is also overrated, but anyways, cannot rise up in those moments like SGA has. DeMar, I will give him his props. He's able to stay afloat in the NBA by shooting mid-ranges, but he just cannot be that guy in the playoffs, which is why the Raptors traded him for Kawhi, a player that can rise up in those moments.
I never said that Magic was Steph Curry good, but Magic was a lot better than you give him credit as a jump shooter.
Let's go through guards in the league. Is he a better jump shooter than Shea?
No.
Is he a better jump shooter than Luka?
No. I don't think he's a better jump shooter, but I do think he's a better shot taker.
Is he a better jump shooter than Donovan Mitchell?
Off the dribble, no.
Period, no. But okay. Is he a better jump shooter than Jamal Murray?
Coming off that screen, no.
Is he a better jump shooter than Jalen Brunson?
I think we can have that conversation.
Oh my God, my ears.
I think we can have a conversation about Jalen Brunson as a jump shooter. Yes. Why are we talking like Jalen Brunson is a knockdown jump shooter? Because he's not.
Because he is.
That's just not true.
Because he is.
No, he isn't. Jalen Brunson makes jump shots. Let's be clear about that. I'm not arguing that point. But Jalen Brunson is not a knockdown jump shooter. No, he is not.
Yes, he is.
My God.
He is.
He makes jump shots.
I'm sorry, Steph can't beat Magic when this is the Magic in people's minds.
People need to go back and watch Magic Johnson games. Really just games in the 80s and 90s in general. Magic Johnson just isn't a good jump shooter. This is what people call the 80s and 90s overrated, especially how old people try to prop up like it was the best basketball being played. Saying that Brunson and Magic are in the same combo when it comes to jump shooting is insane. I think Magic will be an excellent player in this era, but his lack of jump shooting hinders him. Now, he isn't a Ben Simmons or anything, but he isn't a Brunson when it comes to jump shooting or creating his own jump shot.
Rank these players 1 through 4. 2020 Bron, 2020 AD, Karl Malone, John Stockton, both in their peaks together the same year.
Karl Malone is better than both of them, easily.
So, me personally, I think you've lost your mind. I'm going to ask Chill. Chill, what do you think?
James, Anthony Davis, Malone, Stockton.
This is Bron bias because AD was better than Bron. You go Karl Malone, AD, Bron, Stockton.
James, Malone, Anthony Davis, Stockton.
So it's like clockwork with his Malone and Stockton take. Now in 2020, I think you could argue that AD was better than Bron, but I think that was due to LeBron James. LeBron James in that bubble run would just run up the floor and generate so much for his teammates. But regardless, if you have AD over Bron, that is fine. But Stockton and Malone should be in the latter half of this statement. I have a video on why I think overrated, so I'm not going to go that much detail, but AD and Bron are just better than him in every aspect, especially even in 2020.
Okay, I need somebody to explain to me why Tim Duncan is better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. And don't say 5 championships.
Let's start the conversation with what I am good at. So at the power forward position, because I played the 5 and I moved to the 4 coming into the NBA. So playing the 4, I'm a better box player. I'm not the transition player that Giannis is, and I'm not the ball handler that Giannis is, and I think that that's one of his main strengths. But my main strength is the ability to handle the ball on the box, to be able to get to the bucket on the box, to be able to open pivot on the box, to be able to score on the box, and on top of that, to be able to get to the free throw line, knock down free throws, and make it difficult on your front line. I'm not a liability at the end of the game because I can go to the free throw line and I can make free throws. Being able to defend on the perimeter and at the rim, these attributes make me the best power forward in NBA history.
Giannis and Tim Duncan's career free throw percentage is separated by 0.5.
When it comes to this argument, it acts like this. Now, Duncan is not as physically dominant as Giannis. Obviously, look at Giannis. But Duncan is just fundamentally better. Giannis coming into his career was not great off the start, which is not his fault. When we're comparing it to a player who was a franchise player right off the draft, it's hard to compete against that. Also, Duncan is winning against harder competition with less help and won multiple championships. Duncan, I think, has more longevity with success, and I think did it early as well. I don't want to get too analytical and too nerdy, but it's the foundation to why I think Duncan is better all the time.
16 Steph and 08 Kobe, though.
Steph's better to you. 16 Steph to me, the only people in this century who are talking to him are LeBron James and Shaq.
He had a better regular season. The better player is Kobe Bryant.
Better season, real talk. That's where I'm going with. I don't think that at any point we're talking about like prime. I don't think Curry was ever better than Bryant as a player.
2016 Curry again is one of the greatest picks of all time. Now I don't mind comparing it to 08 Kobe, but I just think Curry was better if we're comparing seasons. People don't realize how dominant offensively Curry was in that season and how he single-handedly was shooting threes at a ridiculous rate, which would create shots for his team because of his gravity, and he was also a great playmaker. Kobe in 08 was an amazing player, as he was the offense in the triangle, and also when Gasol struggled, he stepped up. But I think the offensive season Curry had alone makes him better for comparing seasons. If we're doing player to player, I think Kobe is better for different reasons, but in 2016 versus 2008, I would lean towards 2016 me personally. Back-to-back 2016 Curry takes. I don't mind it. Now, 2017 Russell Westbrook is again one of the most dominant seasons of all time in terms of box scores, and he even normalized triple doubles. When we're comparing a box score season against the all-time season, Curry in 2016 was shooting abnormally, and he was efficient as well. Westbrook was not that efficient, and also the holes in his game are still glaring. 2016 Curry is really a top 5 peak for me. Let's not act like it was normal, please.
Who's better than Dwayne Wade today? That's what's important.
Is Devin Booker better than Dwayne Wade today?
No.
Anthony Edwards better than Dwayne Wade?
No.
Is Joker better than Dwayne Wade?
No.
Joker's not better than that version of Dwayne Wade?
No.
Say right here, swipe a stop, man. Is Giannis better than him?
No.
There's nobody better than Dwayne Wade today. Nobody.
Is Luka better than him?
No.
08, 09 Dwayne Wade, he's the best player in the league today.
Yes, absolutely.
No, he's not. I think SGA and Jokic are clearly better than him. But I'm also saying Dwayne Wade was also third in that era too, by a bit.
Dwayne Wade is a lot closer to Michael Jordan than y'all want to accept.
He was better than LeBron. He was better than LeBron.
Let's end it off with a take on Dwayne Wade. Now, as you should know, he's my favorite player of all time, and I semi-agree with this take. I think Wade in 09 will be a top 3 to 5 player in the NBA easily. Definitely better than SGA or Jokic. Now, Jokic in this combo because of his playmaking. His playmaking just separates him in these conversations, as his scoring is off sometimes, and we don't got to talk about the defense. Now, SGA versus Wade is a very interesting conversation, as Wade is one of the best guard drivers ever, one of the best shot blocking guards, and has a really good mid-range. Now, SGA is more efficient and literally had one of the most efficient of all time recently, so that'll be a very interesting conversation. It's not something I can definitely say who and who will be better. I think Jokic, he can, but SGA, that's a very interesting conversation and would be as well. This has been the Hot Takes, and I appreciate you watching until the end of this video. This has been Golden Takes, and those were my Golden Takes.
It's the 126.
Swear I'm tired of all these hoes sneaking, trying to set me up. If you play around with the game, we gon' pull up, shoot it up. No route, I swear I gotta blow up all that rap shit, ain't no choice.